I'm Dzielski, Kelly Cup champions with the Alaska Aces of the ECHL, and you're watching the Rockin' Hockey Show.
This is hockey, the way it should be. Welcome to the Rockin' Hockey Show.
This is the Rockin' Hockey Show.
This is the Rockin' Hockey Show. This is Rockin' Hockey.
Hi, this is BU Hockey, and you're watching
the Rockin' Hockey Show.
This is the Rockin' Hockey Show. This is the Rockin' Hockey Show.
Man, what's going on, dude? Alright, so I got a good joke for you, right? Alright, 30 cows in a field. Yep. 28 chickens. How many didn't? Why are you so giggling, dude? 30 cows in a field, 28 chickens. How many didn't? How many didn't?
Didn't what?
How many didn't? 30 cows.
Okay.
28 chickens. How many didn't? Connor, do you know? 8 didn't eat the chickens. 30 cows, 28 chickens.
Oh, two.
Are you sure? Yes, it's not 2.
30 cows, 28 chickens. How many did?
So if that dude said 30 minus 20 is 2.
You said 28.
28 chickens. So he got it. It's fine. It's 10.
Good job, Brian.
Good job for Ryan. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Rockin' Hockey Show, and now a guy who's still waiting for his college acceptance letter, Coach Dave Maxfield.
Hey, what's up, hockey and rock and roll fans from around the globe? This is the Rockin' Hockey Show.
So he say you like to rock, they say you like to hop. See you take it all the way to the back of the cage, oh yeah.
This is a show where great hockey content, great skill development, and kick, rock and roll music come together. Hey, I want to thank Coach Jeff Meredith from Fredonia State Hockey for coming on the last show, talking about his career. And Coach, I hate to say it, but yes, next time you come on the show, you're definitely getting a fine. Anyway, I got a big announcement coming up, and I want to talk about this, the special guest for this show. We're going to say hi to the band. Hey, we got a great show coming up for you today. We got long-time lesson customer, long-time junior hockey player, took a great route. When I say great, man, it was exciting the way he got there to play pro hockey, but he played in OHL, he played juniors for us, he went to Canadian University, and he played pro hockey in East Coast Hockey League and won the championship. Alex Dzielski is on the show today. Alex sits down with us, not here in the Rockin' Hockey Lair, but right on the hockey bench after we just got done playing. We talked about his career and all the little things he did to persevere, and he talks about that after all the twists and turns that your hockey career takes, you're the last man standing, and you've done a good job. So, got a great interview with Al coming up soon. Great news, and I know I mentioned this before, the Rockin' Hockey Show podcast is finally live. You can check it out on any of your social media podcast platforms. The Rockin' Hockey Show. Make sure you check it out. You can listen in your car. You can listen to it at work. You can listen to it while you're cutting the lawn. You can listen to it while you're sitting on the toilet. Hey, it's the Rockin' Hockey Show. Check it out on the podcast. All right, I don't have much else to say, so let's get rocking. Button up that chin strap. Tie those skates up tight. Tape them up if you have to around your ankles. I know some of you old-fashioned guys, like Average Joe's, still tape his ankles sometimes. But hey, do what you got to do. The Rockin' Hockey Show is coming your way. Because this is the show where the hockey rocks. And the music sucks. Let's get rocking. Hey, hockey and rock and roll fans, I want to take just a second to welcome Trotta to the Rock and Hockey family. Check out the newly renovated Trotta 2.0 right off of 490 at Cobbs Hill at the new Culver Road Armory. TrottaRochester.com. 2 outdoor dining areas, including a massive upstairs patio with a full bar. Man, you got to check out their 100 square foot TV wall above the main bar and an additional 8 large screen TVs throughout. Make sure you partake in the self-serve beer wall with over 50 beer and wine selections. Today's interview brought to you by Trotta. Check them out at TrottaRochester.com. Hey, thanks for watching the Rock and Hockey Show. We're here at the rink, of course, with special guest Alex Dzielski. Al, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How about yourself?
Pretty good, man. All the way from BC. Whereabouts in BC?
Kelowna, BC.
Kelowna, BC. Now, for those of you who don't know, Alex is a former lesson customer. I think he started when he was like 9 or 10 years old. Did lessons for many years. We won a state championship at 16U. Together, Alex played on our original junior hockey team. Then he went on to play for Kitchener in OHL. Was a runner-up for the Memorial Cup. Played for Oshawa in an OHL.
Yep.
And then from there, you went on to play pro for the Alaska Aces in the East Coast Hockey League, and you won a championship there. Kelly Cup?
I did.
Awesome. How exciting is that? So you almost had 2 championships back to back.
Yeah, almost.
And then from there, you went on to play 4 years at the University of Calgary.
Yep.
How fun was that?
That was a lot. It was very hard. Being a student athlete is it's no joke. So you got to have the commitment.
Well, amen to that, and it is a huge commitment, and you certainly epitomize perseverance, a long, successful hockey career. Not the most common path for everybody, though. You kind of went a couple different directions, all positive, but definitely not your normal hockey path.
Yeah, I think I got me and my dad got some advice from Gates Orlando or Cunningworth, and it's not about getting there first, it's about sticking around long enough. So if you have the love for the game, then you just keep playing, you're going to keep getting opportunities, and eventually you'll be the last one standing.
Awesome. Hey, I want to take a quick break from the interview to bring you these Rock and Hockey highlight goals brought to you by our friends from Pirani's Hockey World, Howie's Hockey Tape. Check it out. There's Howie up there too. All right, today's highlights. We got several of them from our good friend Michaela Mershivska, as she played a 4-game tournament and scored 18 goals. Great goals, Michaela. Back to the interview. So do you remember those days when you and I would go to RIT and work on open skating in Scottsville and Genesee Valley, and we just worked on skating, and you think that was a big part of your success?
Yeah, no, I've always been a powerful skater from that, and there's a lot of things you need to work on, and skating is probably the most important. So
now you took, like I said, a little bit of an unconventional route as an American player, going to play in OHL, rolling the dice a little bit, not a lot. They offer some nice packages, and then you ended up getting playing at a Canadian university instead of an American university.
Yeah, that was a tough decision for me. Losing your NCAA eligibility, even if you just play one game in the OHL, it's a tough decision, especially when you're not a first-round draft pick or something like that. So, I think the thing I followed during that time was, go where you're liked the most. If there's a coach that really likes you, you're going to get the best opportunity in your hockey career that way. So.
Well, the good thing was too is at each level you had a lot of success. It's not like you struggled and didn't play. At each point where you went to, you contributed, had some success, especially as a team, but as an individual player too, and that certainly helps as opposed to having some tough times as a player.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, you want to go where you're going to get ice time and where you're going to be a contributor on the team. You're not going to get much better sitting on the bench or being in and out of the lineup. So, not to say that you shouldn't do that, but it was up there when I was choosing where I wanted to go with my hockey career.
Now, we joked the other day, Al, you said you moved to BC because the men's league hockey was better up there, and just had a pretty good skate with us. I don't know, you still go with that or no, that it's better hockey up there?
We're all equally bad, so
Yeah, you also said that your first year or so you were awesome and you were one of the best players, and
Yeah,
then it just got worse after that. So.
yeah, my first year, yeah, my first year I played in the Koi Cup. It's like a adult men's hockey championship, and there was a team in Kelowna. I never played for them, but then somebody from Whitehorse invited me up to play, and they paid for my flight and my accommodations. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we won it. I played, I think, 5 games that whole year, and we won it in Whitehorse.
Wow.
It's a pretty cool experience.
You have that right now. You had championship right next to your East Coast Hockey League championship trophy. Or what?
I got the 3 rings, so that one's up there.
Here's a few more goals by Michaela. Now back to the interview. Now, Alex, if you had to give any advice to young hockey players out there, what would it be? Anything in particular come to mind?
I think don't get caught up in the, who's getting the best looks and who's getting selected to go on the development team or what have you. And, I think there was many years where, we had to almost beg just to go to the tryout for those things. And not to say I was definitely in the mix at every time I went there, but sometimes there's politics or parents' favorites or what have you. And I think it just comes back down to the love of the game. If you love to do it and you have a passion for it, you keep going and you're going to get opportunity. I've seen a lot of different paths to even the NHL where it just takes time and the right opportunity, and if you have patience, you'll make something happen.
Well, that's great advice, and a funny story, and I'm sure I told you this story, but back when we played U16 and we won the state championship that year at AAA, went to nationals and competed, had a good chance to, I don't think we were the best team in the nation, but we certainly could have crossed over into the quarterfinals, lost a tough game to get knocked out, but you were the best player in our league in New York, and when it came time to get selected for the USA Select Festivals, you didn't get selected. And I went to bat for you, and I must have called 10 people and said, this guy is the best defenseman in our league, if not the best player, and he doesn't get selected. So it just goes right along with your story, is that, there's different reasons why things happen, and sometimes there's politics, and it's unfortunate, but you persevere and you keep playing, and you'll eventually get your chances. So. And yep, let's finish it up with a few more goals by Michaela Mrzycka. Nice job, Michaela. Great weekend. Now, back to the show.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, Al, I'm going to put your name. You're kind of on a bubble, whether you get a call back for the men's league game, next time you're in town.
Yeah, I hope I'll put my name in the hat next time I'm here.
And bring your own gear?
Yeah, I'll bring my own gear this time.
He's got somebody else's skates, somebody else's sticks, somebody else's gloves, but no, you look good out there, buddy. So, hey, good to see you, and maybe I'll head out to Kelowna, BC at some point.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks for watching the Rock and Hockey Show.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, see you back here. All right, Push, I got a little riddle for you, all right? 30 cows in a field, 28 chickens. How many didn't? What are they teaching at Fairport? Nothing at all. What did you say? 30 cows in a field, 28 chickens. How many didn't? Okay. Why was 6 afraid of 7? 7 and 9. That one's easy, but you don't know why 28 chickens and how many didn't? Come back to you. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I missed it.
Listen, I know working on your skating can be super fun. but it's up to you to kick it up a couple notches.
Rockin' hockey, baby. In a shot, you're supposed to stop. Woo! Woo! Backhand sauce, baby. Woo!
Check out Trana, it rocks!
This is ODR season, and you're watching the Rockin' Hockey Show.
Alright, we gotta do that.
No, we do it. No, just like that, the boarding for the hockey rink is done. And you're watching the Rockin' Hockey Show. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Nice. What position are you in? I'm a sophomore. Sophomore? Fairport High School going into junior. Is water wet?
Water is not wet.
Why? Water's not wet? Tell the people why.
You can get wet from water, but water itself, the form of the liquid is not actually wet. It's just water.
But if you go jump in the pool, you're gonna get wet, right? The
Yes.
water's making you wet.
The water is making you wet.
So then water's not wet? You get wet from the water?
Yes.
So then how is water not wet? If the water makes you wet.
Science is crazy. I don't
Crazy, dude. I agree. Right? Come on, dude.
I'm Carter Champion here with the 15U Junior Americs.
And I'm Nick Salito, co-hosting with Carter at the Registered Ice Arena.
Tonight we're going to be seeing Jack and Ian face off in an intense stick-taping battle. And what are your guys' thoughts about this? Ian?
I feel pretty good. I think I got this in the bag.
Jack, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. Ian's a stud, but hoping to make a good performance. See how it goes.
Alright.
Who farted? This is the main event of the night. This is a big rivalry in the stick-taping community. Jack and Ian, both coming in as big favorites.
Two of the fastest stick tapers on the team. Alright, are we ready to go?
Ready to go. 3, 2,
I'm going to give you a 3, 2, 1, and you start on go.
Sold out crowd here in locker room 8.
Alright, here we
Let's go!
go! 3, 2, 1, go! Hey!
Ian looks fatigued. Jack looks styled in.
Jack is
Yo, Ian, you suck. Any thoughts on the match so far?
Jack's up
Mine
against
is
the bag
so
right here.
bad.
Look at this lead.
Gary, any thoughts? Any thoughts, Gary?
Ian's got this.
Wow. Do you want?
You stink. Scissors. Scissors.
Five.
Here.
Jack, push it up.
Here you go.
Early five.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's Ian.
He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. So Jack, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about your performance there?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of fumbled the bag at the end here, but I definitely think mine looks a lot better than Ian's.
Yours does look better, but I mean, you started off hot and you kind of just tripped over your own hand.
I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. You win some, you lose some. We'll get it next time.
All right. Now the winner, Ian Erskine.
Yeah!
How do you feel, Ian?
I love you, Ian!
I messed up the tape job a little bit, but I got it done.
You got it done. You did do that. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Owen, and you're watching the Rockin' Hockey Show.
Hey, you should check out Trotta. I did.
This is the Rockin' Hockey Show. Watch it on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe.
This is Dan, and this is a Rockin' Hockey Show.